What is good, YouTube? It is your boy Sneaker Under Budget, and welcome to Sneakers and Shit Talking, the sneaker show you didn't fucking ask for. Again, I am your host, Sneaker Under Budget. I said my name twice for some odd reason. Let's get into it because this show is pretty big. I wouldn't say pretty big, but I got a lot to go through. So let's go ahead and get into it as quick as possible. So let's go into hot topics. Now, hot topics this week. If you haven't seen the interview with I Am an Athlete with Kyrie Irving, it's a really good interview. He goes through a lot of stuff, and he's talking about his Nike deal, a little bit about his Nike stuff. He kind of talk his mess about Nike, not about Nike, but like how his shoes are doing. And all the reports came out that Nike doesn't know if they're going to renew their deal with him. But apparently, this man is moving units. So they said they don't know if they're going to extend to him. And at this point, Nike basketball is not what it used to be. There's a few Nike brand athletes. I just don't see the shoes selling like it used to, man. And so, if they lost Kyrie, that's a really big deal. And so, I'm not sure if they're actually going to allow that to. I mean, not necessarily allow it to happen, but because Kyrie can essentially just do whatever he wants. So, I mean, but not knowing him personally, but seeing how he works mentally, and sometimes Kyrie just might up and just do his own brand or something like that, especially if he's moving units like that. But you do have the Nike machine behind you, so it'd be interesting to see what his next moves are. But let's just see what's going on with Kyrie in that situation. Sneakers Live went through the archives last Friday, and they talked about the Cortez. A part of me knew that they were gonna talk about the Union collab. If you watch Full Size Run, which I do, I'm a fan of Full Size Run. They had Chris Gibbs on the show, and he definitely talked about how he was doing a collab with Nike for the Cortez, that he wanted to do something different, and that he's going to that he didn't want to venture out too much, but that he can do something different. Now the Cortez is one of those shoes like the Air Force One, that is like native to like parts of the coast. And if you F those up, they will let you know that you fucked that shoe up. So, they got 4 colorways coming in. I think they said there's a his and hers, and then there's 2 other colorways coming in. Definitely, they're releasing in summertime. And, what do you guys think about that shoe? For me, as soon as I seen it, it didn't really seem, revolutionary as it kind of might have seemed when he was talking about it on Full Size One. He said he want to do something different. But not too different that people like hated it. But it kind of seemed like a basic shoe. Because it's a Union collab, most likely it's gonna move. But I don't think it's gonna be one of their best ones. Just looking at the colorways are decent, and I probably have to see it in person. But for me, it's a pass this early. But if I see them in person, I'll probably change my mind on that. But yeah, the way they talked about it, they really broke down a lot of the history of the Cortez, and I really thought they're gonna do a shock drop. And man, forget you, Nike, for not doing shot drops on these lives, bro. I'll be sitting through them whole things and not getting nothing. And I still don't get nothing on the draws. But, that's an L already. So, because of that, let's transition to the L's of the week. So, L's of the week go into Go App again. Again, if you know, I'll be going through looking for steals and deals. But at this point in junction, somebody had lost their effing mind. Somebody done fucked up Aaron. My boy posted a pair of Dunk Low, the J Pack, and there's a hole in the shoe. Like there's a hole. The toe is poking out. Like I'm talking about. This shoe got Ebola. This shoe got COVID. This shoe went through World War III. Like somebody wore these in the old Gulf War. Like these shoes are so bad. And he had the nerve to put them for a price of $117. At this point, take them shits to Goodwill. Take them thing to Salvation Army. They can't even you can't even salvage these. Why you thought you could post some shoes up for $117, and then on the description you had the nerve to say swipe for a surprise. Oh, we got a surprise, all right. These ugly ass shits that you over here trying to sell for $117. The fuck is your problem? Why are we posting stuff up like that? Like this, he needs to have his sellers account banned, okay? I mean, sure, somebody. Wait, what would we restore? If somebody grabbed it, what would you restore? I wouldn't even waste time on that. You pretty much got to get a whole new shoe, so it just makes no sense of even trying that. $117? Who's out there like, hey man, let me get these shoes for $117. Don't look at the hole, don't look at my toe poking out. Come on, bro, we got to do better. We got to do better. But like that's L of the month. Like we got to do better. Like that is effing ridiculous. I'm getting upset. Let's get into upcoming releases. So these upcoming releases for this week is massive, bro. I don't even have anything for like next week. That's how crazy these upcoming releases are. Even though next week I think it's gonna be what is that shoe that I keep? The I'm on year 2s. That's coming out next week. But we're not talking about that this week. This week got some releases coming up, and you need to be on it, Budget Fam. First we're talking about the Travis Air Max 1. There's gonna be 2 colorways, the gold and the brown. Both of those are coming out May 27th. That's going to be a problem. The reason why that's going to be a problem is because the Travis Air Trainer 1s are also releasing on that exact same day. So there's going to be 4 draws you're going to have to enter. And that could be 4 potential L's on the same day. And all those are coming in. The crazy thing is on the Travis website, apparently there was 1 million entries on there in 30 minutes. Like, that's wild. 1 million entries in 30 minutes. That's pretty damn wild. So, I can already tell you that there's going to be a crazy amount of people entering these. If there's 1 million entries on there, most likely there's bots. But you got to know there's probably going to be 1 million entries on every single one of these shoes on the Sneakers app. So, best believe Sneakers app is going to be handling a lot of L's that day. So, remember, May 27th, the Air Max 1 is coming out, the gold and the brown. And then the Air Trainer 1... Sorry, y'all. The Air Trainer 1, the Archeo Brown? Is that how you say it? In rust pink? And then the gray haze. Now, for me, I typically think that the Trainer 1 with that little blanket they put on top, I think those are trash, but, you know, it is what it is. It's a Travis shoe, so everybody gonna try for all 4. I'm gonna try for all 4, and if I can get the trainers, they'll definitely be trade bait. So, those are definitely coming out, so definitely stay woke on those. The Black Samurai collection for the Rui is coming out tomorrow or today, depending on when you're watching this video, or yesterday, depending on when you're watching this video, or last week, depending on when you watch this video. On May 23rd, the Jordan 8 is going to be releasing. That's the main one. That shoe looks really, really dope, and we talked about that before. We'll probably give that a try. The Jordan 36 is also going to be releasing on that day, and also the SC, the Jordan SC. I feel like they should have released this shoe during the NBA season, since the season's kind of over, and it's kind of like, I mean, Rui can't really put them on, so it's kind of L on that sense, because you're just like, my man's gonna be wearing this and kind of marketing this, but I mean, I guess you can wear it from Cancun. We also got the Jordan Union 2s. They're also coming out May 26th in the Gray Fog. We've talked about those before. So those are definitely coming out on sneakers. So we got a busy week this week. And also we got the Green Bean 5s coming out May 28th. Now those mean a little something to me, and I told you guys about this before. I'm a sneakerhead from back in the day. Back in my early days, I act like I'm super old. When I was in high school, middle school, these shoes came out. High school and middle school, how is that possible? Back in the day when I was younger, let's just say that, these shoes came out, but I was a weed lad, and we definitely didn't have money for that. So when it came down to these shoes, I could see them from afar, but your boy really wanted a pair. So that's essentially why I'm going for these. As you see, I'm on my reunion binge tour for shoes I couldn't get back when I was younger. I got the Lightning 4s behind me. I got the Toro 5s at the bottom. So I'm definitely be looking for the Green Bean 5s to add that to the collection, as well as shoes that I really, really need. Those came out back in the day when them clear Air Force 1s was popping, and them super colorful Jordan 7s was coming out, and every shoe that came out wasn't really legit, and you had the shoe man. It wasn't the shoe plug, you had the shoe man. And the shoe man set up shop right next to like a little corner store or something like that, and they fell off a truck. So shout out to the shoe man coming in. And that's what we're going to focus on this week, guys. Keep this episode super short, but we have these releases coming out this week. It's going to be super huge. I ain't got no Adidas, no New Balance, no none of that stuff. I'm pretty sure they got stuff coming out, but we don't care about those. The sneakers app is where you want to be this week. Also, next week, looks like Balenciaga Adidas collab is coming out with something. They have the signups for that in the future on the Adidas Confirm app. So definitely check that out if you're interested in some high-priced Adidas stuff that you're not really going to wear or not actually going to want. Aside from that, and I rock with you, dude. I'm just upset still about the Yeezy slides. Aside from that, y'all, this is a big week coming out. I wish you guys nothing but luck. If we can get a W, if we can put the blessings out and get a W, that'd be nice for this. That'd be nice. If I can get a W, I will share the W with y'all next week. All right. So let's put that energy in the air. This week about to be massive for us sneakerheads and sneaker and budget fam and all. I don't even know what to say no more. We got some work to do this week. So that's your boy, Sneakerhead on a Budget. This is this episode of Sneakers and Shit Talking. Throw my script somewhere because we're done. And I'll see y'all next week. Peace. Hope you love all of my shit.